Jubilation everywhere as Nigerians receive good news over what minimum wage. See what the federal government announces. The federal government of Nigeria has made a pivotal decision regarding the country's minimum wage policy. On Thursday, the Minister for State of Labour and Employment, Onyejoka, announced a significant shift in the review timeline for the national minimum wage. Speaking in Abia State, Onyeosha revealed that the minimum wage would now be reviewed every 2 years instead of the previous 5 year interval. This policy shift aligns with President Bola Tinubu's earlier commitment to periodically reviewing the minimum wage to ensure it remains relevant and reflective of the economic environment. Initially, the president had proposed 3 year review cycle. However, the government decision to reduce the inverter further to 2 years is a strategic move that highlights its responsiveness to the changing economic landscape and the pressing need of workers. Well, the decision is to shorten the minimum wage review period is expected to bring relief to millions of Nigerian workers who have long contended for the erosion of their purchasing power due to inflation and economic instability. Over the years, Nigerian workers have faced the challenge of wages failing to keep pace with the rising cost of living. These had often led to agitation, strikes, and prolonged negotiation between labor unions and the government. By committing to a more frequent review cycle, the government aims to minimize this disruption and create a more predictable and equitable wage adjustment mechanism. Well, the new approach also reflects a broader acknowledgement of the economic realities faced by Nigerian households. The high inflation rate, fluctuating exchange rate, and surging price of basic commodities have significantly impacted the average worker's quality of life. By implementing biennial reviews, the government intends to ensure that workers' wages are more closely aligned with economic conditions, thereby improving their standard of living and fostering economic stability. However, this policy shift is not without challenges. Implementing a binary minimum wage reviews requires careful planning and collaboration among various stakeholders, including labor unions, employers, and government agencies. The government must establish a transparent and effective process that takes into account economic indicators such as inflation, GDP growth, and the cost of living. It must also ensure that the process is inclusive and considers the perspective of workers, employers, and other relevant parties. Additionally, the government must address potential concern from employers, particularly those in the private sector, who may face increased financial pressure due to more frequent wage adjustments. To mitigate this concern, the government could explore measures such as tax incentive or subsidies for businesses to help them cope with the financial implications of wage increase. Well, such measures would be crucial in ensuring that the policies does not inadvertently lead to job loss or reduced employment opportunities. The success of this new policy would also depend on the government's ability to implement it effectively and transparently. Well, going further, past experience have shown that delays and disagreement in the implementation of wages review can undermine the intended benefit for such policies. To avoid such pitfall, the government must establish clear timelines, communicate effectively with stakeholders, and address any concern promptly. Moreover, labor unions are likely to play a crucial role in the implementation of these policies, as advocates of workers' rights unions will be expected to engage constructively with the government and employers to ensure that wage review process is fair and beneficial to all parties. Their collaboration will be essential in maintaining industrial harmony and fostering a conducive environment for economic growth. And that was what I was said here concerning this headline today this morning, which says here that jubilation everywhere as Nigerians receive good news over new minimum wage. See what the federal government announces. Hmm. Well, of course, yes, of course, you're ready for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here, right now, is to tap that subscribe button with the notification bell so that anytime of any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Jubilation everywhere. Nigerians receive good news over minimum wage. See what the federal government announced. And what did the federal government announce? Well, the federal government made a pivotal decision concerning the minimum wage policy. Although, yes, the federal government said that they will start increasing minimum wage concerning January 2025, and January 2025 have reached. Well, on Thursday, the Minister for State of Labour and Employment, in Kiruka, announced a significant shift in the review timeline for the national minimum wage. she announced a significant shift in the review timeline. Wow. She said all this speaking in Abia State. She revealed that the minimum wage would be reviewed every 2 years instead of the previous 5 years interval. Every 2 years. That is actually a good thing, actually. Yes, because first of all, first of all, this low minimum wage is costing the economy of Nigeria a lot of things. And if it is, and they said that they are reviewing it every 5 years, people cannot wait for 5 years for a solution. Yes, these 2 years that she said now, it's actually a good thing because they will be they will be looking at the economic growth of the country. Yes, they will be seeing the way the people are getting paid and the way people are adapting to the economy, whether it's better for everybody. Yes, I really like what this one intend on doing. Yes, she even plan of subsidizing items for business owners that also make things cheap for Nigerians. And reviewing the minimum wage every 2 years is a very good thing because if they see that there's a fallout somewhere, they can increase the minimum wage. At this point in time, Nigerians does not need anything that will disturb them. Yes, it does not need anything that will disturb them. Because the decision to shorten the minimum wage review period is expected to bring relief to millions of Nigerian workers who have long contended with the erosion of their purchasing power due to inflation and economic instability. Not the one that you'll be using 70% of your salary just for transportation alone. No. So I like the fact that they want to be reviewing this new minimum wage of a thing every 2 years. Every 2 years. And over the years, Nigerian workers have faced a lot of challenges concerning wages. Yes, our salaries are can't even keep up with the pace with the rising cost of living. Yes, and that is why reviewing this 2 years is better because if they see that okay now amount of Nigerians are living below poverty line, they can't keep up, they might touch up the minimum wage again, increase it again. Yes, at this point in time, Nigerians want a better economy, a better, stable economy, and it's a very good thing. Or what do you guys think? Tell me, what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button, yes, be good on with the notification bell. So that anytime any new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day ahead of you.